Hello again. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if it's your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. So right now, I am going to be making a springtime wreath. So, let's get started. Okay, so I have a wreath frame. I've used it before, and I'm going to use it again, and I have purple Deco Mesh. So what I'm going to do is, I'd like to wrap my wreath with the Deco Mesh first. So I pull it over. I have my hot glue gun. I'm going to put some glue there and hold this down just like that. I have to give it a couple of minutes for it to harden. And this Deco Mesh is not the greatest. It's been in a drawer and it's frayed quite a bit, but I don't like to waste, and with the cost of everything, it just gets to be too much. So I am trying, like I said before, to use what I have at home. So we are going to, I am going to wrap my wreath with the purple Deco Mesh, which will give my flowers and leaves something to hold on to, and it'll turn out beautifully, because if there's a gap in the flowers or the leaves, then the Deco Mesh will be there. So I am going to wrap this entire wreath with the purple mesh, and then I will come back and show you it. Here's what my wreath looks like right now, and I'm pretty satisfied with the fact that I could use something that I had from home to cover my wreath. Now I have a bunch of different springtime flowers that I'm going to glue on to my wreath. And the reason I have the purple is if in case there's a blank spot, then you can see it. So these are some of the flowers I have. I'm going to start putting them on. I'm using hot glue, and I'm also going to add some leaves. So it's pretty basic. Hot glue on the flower, and put the flower on the wreath. So this is just going to be a fun springtime wreath that makes me happy. And I don't want the same colors next to each other. And I'm just using flowers that I had in a drawer because I have so much art supplies, so many art supplies that are just sitting around, and I'm trying to use what I have. And I'm pretty excited that I'm actually using things that I have instead of spending money. So that makes me very, very happy. So that's all I'm doing, is putting the flowers on. And then I have stems with leaves that I have so many of, and I've saved them because I don't like to throw anything out. So I'm going to use some of these leaves on my wreath. Now, I don't know if you see my video of the fairies I made, but I made fairies out of stems, which is pretty cool. So I have some leaves, and I'm just going to cut them apart from each other. You don't need a long stem, so you can cut that also. And I'm just going to put the leaves behind the flowers to give it more of a springy summertime feel, because I think the green is pretty, And if you see anything sticking up out of place, just cut that right off. So that is what I am doing. I'm going to go and turn my recorder off, and then I will come back and show you what my wreath looks like with my pretty flowers on them. I don't think you really want to watch me gluing flowers to a wreath, but that is all I am doing right now, and I'm going to add green while I do it, and then I will be back. Here is what my wreath looks like right now. I obviously have a lot of pink flowers that I was unaware that I had so many pink. So I have these beautiful lemons, Dollar Tree lemons, that I've had for quite a while. So I'm thinking I'd like to put them right down here, a couple of them, to add some more color to my wreath. So of course I'm going to have to hold it. I might add more flowers, I don't know. But for right now, this is quite a bit of pink that I'm really not interested in so much pink. I like pink, but I wasn't planning on my wreath having so much pink. So I'm going to put some lemons on here to change a little bit of the coloring, to make it pop. So, oopsie, I'm going to add 3 lemons on here. And I also have these glitter berries that I think are very pretty. I'm going to add them. And I have these very little poofy things. Not exactly sure what they're called. Let me find out, because I have the stem. These are just called autumn blooms. So apparently they're for autumn, but I want to use it for the white. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back. Here's the finished wreath that I did out of items I already had in my house. And I added that little tiny bird. I love her, him. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.